Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we will be talking about why you shouldn't summon for Merlin. For starters, while her banner is pretty good, we are approaching the end of the year, and during this time, more insane units are likely to pop up. Not only that, but most of the good units in the banner will most likely make an appearance in the upcoming banners, and they will come along with the better festival unit than Merlin. The following will be a list of the good units that attract people into wanting to summon, and I will quickly give you guys a reason or two as to why you shouldn't let it, force your hand. Diane. Rise of Infect units has made her not as good as she used to be. Lolly Merlin, only good for Grey Demon, fallen off the PvP meta. Festival Ghoster, there are better unknown units for you to use. Tarmiel, available in SSR tickets. The event wish might appear and you can pick him up that way, not needing to spend any diamonds. He has also been appearing a lot recently, so there's a good chance that one of the upcoming banners will feature him as well. Sario. His link only shines in debuff teams, available in the SSR tickets as well. Scotty. Only good for Deer, but not essential, and not much use except for another demon and guild boss. Jormungand or Magilda are good, but if you are rather new, then you won't be able to beat it even with them on your team, since it's kind of endgame content. Also, Magilda works best with Trader Melee, so if you don't have him, you're probably not even gonna win anyways. Summer Merlin. Requires an invested unknown team, and RNG can screw you over. Excalibur Arthur. Is only good for Bond team, and is available in the SSR tickets. Freyr. Is not essential in clearing original demon, but can be a good backup if you don't have Trader Melee. Which, speaking of, there's a chance that the New Year's unit will be a light or darkness attribute, and if they do the same thing that they did with Light Liz, then that would mean that Trader Melee will make an appearance. And I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to pass up on that. We all know how good he is. My point is that there's so much more to look forward to, and most of the units you guys are wanting to summon for Merlin for are gonna be appearing in other upcoming ones most likely. So it's better to save while you still can. Another argument people bring up is that Merlin might get the Diane treatment and be mid on release, but then get a support unit that makes her so strong. But that will mean that you will have to summon on the next banner as well, and you might get really unlucky and you have to summon to 900 for Merlin this time, and then an extra 242, 600, or 900 depending on the banner that the support unit is in. And while it is true that she's most likely going to get a support unit that makes her meta, that doesn't mean that she's going to have the same longevity treatment that Diane did. So yeah, there's a chance she might not be meta for a long time, or for like as long as Diane was. You may have noticed that I don't talk about the other half of the banner, and that's because the other half is full of units that are pretty bad. Not really worth mentioning. Now, as Merlin as a whole, she's a pretty decent unit, and like I said earlier, she's mid, but she's mainly a mix of Estarossa and Reinhardt, but she really lacks in the Estarossa department. So really quickly, we'll just compare the two. Just like Estarossa, she applies a debuff on the enemy every time an ally deals damage to the enemy. And in the force attack, they get hit with an effect that greatly messes up the enemy, which is rather a debuff, a stun, or one of the above. However, Estarossa's debuffs are great and unremovable all throughout the build-up, while Merlin's are red and cleansable. They also get more stats based on the amount of great debuffs that they have. But Estarossa gives buffs to his whole team, while Merlin only gives buffs to herself. And then again, depending on whether or not it's a mistranslation, I'm pretty sure that the buffs or the debuffs they're talking about are the gray ones, and Merlin only has those for one turn. Meaning that you'll only have that passive for like probably a turn or something. Meaning that you only get those basic stats increase for like a turn maybe. Again, there's a chance that it might be a mistranslation, but yeah. And as for the Reinhardt bit, she gives debuffs to the whole enemy team, while Reinhardt gives buffs to himself. To be fair though, Merlin does have a really strong ultimate, however, that's not really much of a surprise because most festival units have a really strong ultimate. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if maybe, I changed one of y'all's minds, you might be thanking me later, who knows? Or you might be cursing me because, the support unit releases and Merlin becomes meta for like an extremely long amount of time. But either way, it's just my opinion. At the end of the day, it's all up to you guys. Yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.